It's Susie with No Fluff, retirement and reselling. It is humid. I'm about to die. Woo. Today, I wanted to show you a few of the sales I had over the weekend, and these are more sales that I did not spend a lot of money on. So I wanted to show them to you. And one of them is something I have had listed. I bet you I have had this listed 3 years, and I never gave up on it. It's just sat in my closet. I know a lot of times people want to just, oh, this hasn't sold, I'm getting rid of it. I typically don't do that. What am I talking about? It's this 1979 Wurst Fest from New Braunfels, Texas mug, Stein, and it even has a repaired handle, and it's still sold for $53.99 and $6 and something shipping. I know I'll have to pay more than that for shipping because I will double box this. When I sell breakables, I will wrap them up good and I'll double box them. Anyway, yay. The next, and pardon me, but I'm going to drink something. It's so humid. Okay, the next 3 items was purchased by the same buyer, and I've never had this. I've had people buy multiple things from me before, and I've always combined the shipping on my own and just messaged them, hey, I'm going to send you a refund. That's how I've always done it. Well, this, I got a message to create an invoice. And I've never done that, but basically I hit create invoice, and it showed what all the shipping would be if they, these 3 things, oops, got them upside down. They're fabric, they're Cutting Corners quilt kit. 3 of them go together. That was one price and 1 shipping, and the next thing was 1 price and 1 shipping. She bought 3 different items from me, excuse me. So I did the invoice, and it had it all, and I just decided, okay, I'm just going to charge for all 3 of these. I charged a little less than $10 to ship because the sales themselves were actually pretty good. And of course, it doesn't all together, and I'll show you. These came to $109. So these quilt corners, I think. Let me see if it shows. $59.99 for these 3, and somebody had donated a bunch of stuff to Goodwill, and I've had them for a few months, and I had another set that already sold, but I'm quite pleased. I can't remember the exact price on these. It might have been $2.99, something in that range. But so that was that, and this is a table topper, Star Basket table topper, and it sold for $23.95. Same thing. It was probably $2.99, somewhere in that range, and then this sold for $25.29, and it was in that. I don't spend a lot on these type things, so it had to probably be in that $3 range. So anyway, not too shabby in my opinion. So $109 for all this. Shipping may cost me a little more than $9 and whatever I charged her, but you get the gist. Ooh, I'm hot. Okay, this is, I paid $2.99 at Goodwill, and it sold for $28.99, and buyer's going to pay $5.97 shipping. It will go media mail. I don't do, if it's something like, I have sold some, media DVD type Blu-rays for, quite a bit of money in the past, and I won't do media mail on them. But if it's a $20-something, 30, I will do. I haven't had any problems, but if it's expensive, I don't do that. I'll do, the ground shipping. Anyway, another good one, in my opinion. I took a best offer on this Ariat FR Paisley shirt on Poshmark. for $38. I could have gotten more, I'm sure, but it's nice sometimes just to get inventory moving. It's summertime, sales aren't, in my opinion, as, as good. So anything to kind of get some profit and get moving. This is a Houston, Texas Chubby's. It is new with tags. I got it at Goodwill for $6.99. Don't remember if I got my 20% off or not. And it sold for $34.99 plus. I only charged $4 shipping, but it's so lightweight. Sometimes this is how I do my shipping. I usually do flat rate shipping, and it's turned out, I think it works pretty good for me because I've been doing it long enough. Although shipping has gone up, people sometimes tend to freak out with the shipping because shipping costs can be high. So, I could have put this for, it doesn't really matter, but I'll tend to sometimes go, okay, if I put this at $35 and $4 shipping, if I have to pay another $3, that's okay with me. I'm still getting good profit, and the buyer sees the lower shipping and thinks, oh, okay. I could have listed it the other way, I guess, $29.99. I play around with it, whatever feels right at the moment. I am not perfect in this game. I don't think you have to be perfect. Whatever feels right to you is how I think you should do it. There's a trillion different ways you could do this game. Anyway, that's how I did that. And the last thing were some more fabric doodads. These are some triangle fabric triangles, I guess, for quilting type stuff. Sold for $25. I probably paid $2.50 a piece for them. I think I had some other ones, so I'm thinking that's around the. So, it's profit. But I'm so sorry. That's just a little recap of my sales over the weekend. They're not anything earth-shattering, but at the same time, I made money. And while it's not, hundreds and hundreds of dollars, it's enough to keep me motivated. It's enough to put in the bank to help with whatever. And as far as being perfect in this game, you don't have to be perfect in your eBay. Yes, you do have to be careful with making sure that, try your best not to list something that's you're not supposed to sell, like say a prescription medical whatever, you can't do that. Try and learn what companies, that's one thing that drives me nuts is that whole, some companies you say you're not supposed to list their item, or the whole, I think they call it Vero. I know they call it Vero. I don't think they call it Vero, but that kind of stuff, everybody, if you do it long enough, you're going to find out, that you're not supposed to do this or that. And then, over time, I've had a couple of times where I get a thing, oh, we removed your listing for policy violation. Well, it was, I can't even remember now. Something, maybe an old tea, those pretty white and those, not tea, coffee percolators that had been recalled years ago. I know about them now, but I didn't at the time. You're not supposed to list those because something in the safety, I can't remember if the handle could fall off, those kinds of things. But anyway, as far as being perfect, I just try my best, but I'm not perfect in my opinion, as far as I do have an inventory system. It's not perfect. I try very hard to, if it's clothing or even something like this, I put a number on it, and then I put it, I have these boxes I put my bags in. Something like this movie set, I'll put closet shelf in my listing under the SKU. There's a place to put that when you're listing It's right, if you're doing it on the computer, it's under the title, I think. If you're doing it on your phone, it's towards the end of towards the bottom. But anyway, just a normal, no fluff gal trying to have a little fun, make a little extra money, and hope you have a great day. Have a good one. Bye.